right, we got our stream back up and going here. This is Bonzo back to serve for the Lady Rams. This is game point. 24-9. Bonzo goes down, can't get the dig. Raceland takes game one. So as they switch sides here and we get set for game number two, we'll step aside and hear a few words from our sponsors. I'm Keith Atkins doing your play-by-play tonight, and you're watching Russell Volleyball on thegreenatbeacon.com.
The Sungate Alpaca Company to experience the vibrant cultural heritage of South America and discover the extraordinary luxury fabric called alpaca. Wrap yourself in a stylish alpaca scarf. Transform your living room by adding texture and color with a hand-loomed alpaca throw blanket, and add a little extra warmth and cozy fashion with an alpaca hat and matching gloves. Visit sungatealpaca.com for all your alpaca needs. Find us on Facebook for special deals and inventory updates. Shop Sungate Alpaca. Visit the Sungate Alpaca Company to experience the vibrant cultural heritage of South America and discover the extraordinary luxury fabric called alpaca. Wrap yourself in a stylish alpaca scarf. Transform your living room by adding texture and color with a hand-loomed alpaca throw blanket, and add a little extra warmth and cozy fashion with an alpaca hat and matching gloves. Visit sungatealpaca.com for all your alpaca needs. Find us on Facebook for special deals and inventory updates. Shop Sungate Alpaca. Visit
First and People's Bank has 6 convenient locations to serve you. From South Shore to the main office, First and People's Bank has been serving this area with complete banking services since 1932. Visit the home office near you. First and People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We are the home office. Come visit any of our 6 locations.
The original mission of the firm hasn't changed. They've always intended to provide the best and most professional services complemented by the finest products. Stop in today and see Bob Green or Mark Ratliff at Carmen Funeral Home in Flatwoods. Carmen Funeral Home, people serving people since 1913, from pre-need to final arrangements. Carmen Funeral Home.
Patients compounding for their prescription needs. Stoll's Pharmacy is the only pharmacy in the area that is PCCA certified. We can provide you with hormone replacement, neuropathy creams, scar creams, pediatric prescriptions, and we can even help you with your veterinarian needs. If you have any questions, please call 606-834-1052. That's 834-1052. Stoll's Pharmacy in Greenup, Flatwoods, and Wheelersburg. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stoll's Pharmacy.
All right, we're back and getting ready to go for game number 2 here. The Lady Rams controlled game number 1 and took that one 25-9 over the Lady Red Devils. So we'll see if they can switch sides and have a little better luck. Once again, we'll be back here again Thursday night for more volleyball action as the Lady Red Devils will take on the Lady Lions of Lewis County. Should be another interesting matchup. All right, here we go. Large back to serve for the Lady Rams now. There it is, hit deep. Russell handles. Arthur going to push it across. Point, Raceland. Said that it was hit twice on the Russell side. So Large back to serve once again for the Lady Rams. There's our whistle and a serve from Large. That one's going to be a service error. 1-1. Robinson checks back in to be on the front line there. Her, Heidemann, Arthur. Cole back to serve for the Red Devils. Puts it across. Bryant puts that one up. Large. And the kill. by Vanderhoof. Michaela Bonzo back to serve. That one, Preston. There's Cole, sets. Heineman pushes across there and out of bounds. That'll bring Bonzo up to serve again with a 3-1 lead now over the Lady Red Devils. Whistle in the serve. Preston handles. Cole pushes it across. Couldn't get it to drop in. There's Large. Sets for Bryant. Bryant spikes it in for the kill. I have to say I am very impressed by Emily Bryant. She is playing a heck of a game up on that net. There's the serve from Bonzo going deep. Preston handles. Cole's going to set. Robinson pushes that across, gets the kill. Savannah Arthur back to serve for the Lady Red Devils now. Trailing 2-4. Pushes it across, gets it in. There's a set from Large. Pushes it across. Preston couldn't handle the kill. Where's that got that? I believe that was Whaley that got the kill on that one. And that puts Bryant back to serve now for Raceland. Whistle in the serve has service error. That'll make it 3-5 now as Sarah Heineman goes back to serve for Russ. Game number 2. Serve from Heineman. Grubb tries to dig it. Can't get to it. Heineman scores the ace. So after the blowout in game 1, Russell holding tight here with the Lady Rams in game 2 as Heineman sets the serve. Pushes it. Large sets. Whaley gets it back across. Barfield pushes it. Large sets again. There's Barker. I'm sorry. She gets the kill. We're going to see Hannah Floyd check in for Raceland to go back and serve it up. Floyd's serve goes deep. Heineman controls it. Robinson pushes it in. Can't get it over the net. We got number 13, Hannah Saunders is checked in for the Lady Red Devils. First time we've seen her tonight. 5-6 now. Russell trailing by 1. Serve from Robinson. Pushes across. Large is going to set. There. Kill by number 18, Whaley again. Whaley stepping up. She'll also go back to serve. Whaley serves. Saunders. Cole. Russell gets it across. It was Hartman that pushed it. Nice block by Barfield on the net. Vanderhoof tried to sneak one in. Barfield come out off her blind side for that block. We'll see Katie Best check in to serve now for the Lady Red Devils. 6-7 as Russell trails by 1. We'll see Savannah Arthur check back in. Serve from Bess. It's it long. Grubb handles it. Large is going to set. Comes Vanderhoof, pushes it across. Arthur tries to make a piece. Nice save by Heineman. There's Barker, puts it up for the kill. Heineman went a long ways for that dig and that save on that one. Nice play by the senior. Russell just could not finish it now. They trail by 2, 8-6. And that's going to put Sadie Barker back to serve for the Lady Rams. Barker hits it across. Bess handles it. Cole for the set. Barfield up. Gets the kill. Barfield showing a little excitement on that one. She'll come over and sit down, and Kayla Preston will step in to serve. Serves in the air. Raceland handles it. Lars is going to set. Nope, they're going to call a push on her. 2 hits. Raceland has number 14, Kaylee Bates, into the game now. Preston back to serve again. 8 serving 8. We're tied up here in game number 2. Preston served deep to Grubb. Lars going to set. There's Bryant for the kill. Raceland sends Sydney Reister into the game now. Large back to serve, pushes it across. Hartman handles that. Cole for the set. Here's Heineman, puts it up. Raceland handles. Large going to set again. Into the net by Sydney Reister. Couldn't handle it. So 9-9 now, as Mackenzie Cole is back to serve for our Lady Red Devils. There's the whistle, and the serve from Cole was in the air. Grubb. There's Bryant comes in. Large going to push it across. Preston. Cole's going to set. Heineman up. Blocked by Bryant. Oh. Heineman gets credit for the kill. Bryant was in the net. So Russell gets their first lead tonight, 10-9. Preston serve is up and away. Raceland handles. Grubb from deep, gets it across. Bess. Cole's going to set. Heineman going up, pushes it across, off speed. There's Large. Bryant goes up for the spike, out of bounds. Point Russell. 11-9. Timeout on the floor by Raceland. Our score is 11-9. We'll be back in just a minute.
Thank you for the opportunities it holds for growth, learning, and enjoyment, and for the time to share with others. I pray for peace and joy in mind, body, and spirit, and for the hope of this day. In your name, amen. Heavenly
Company
Father,
to experience the vibrant cultural heritage of South America and discover the extraordinary luxury fabric called alpaca. Wrap yourself in a stylish alpaca scarf. Transform your living room by adding texture and color with a hand-loomed alpaca throw blanket, and add a little extra warmth and cozy fashion with an alpaca hat and matching gloves. Visit sungatealpaca.com for all your alpaca needs. Find us on Facebook for special deals and inventory updates. Shop Sungate Alpaca.
We're back. Russell serving. Cole puts it in the air. Grubb handles that one. Large is setting. There's Bryant with the kill. 11-10. We see Bonzo come back into the game and Whaley back into the game for the Lady Rams. Bonzo will go back to serve. Whaley's going to come up on the net. Whistle and a serve from Bonzo. Goes deep. Preston handles it. Cole goes back. Robinson hits it across. Raceland can't handle it. It goes out of bounds. Finally, in this game here, something's falling Russell's way this time. First game, it was all Raceland. Everything fell their way, and they took the first game 25-9. Russell with a 2-point lead here with Savannah Arthur back to serve it up. Game number 2. Service error on that one. Raceland up 1-0. It's Bryant back to serve now for the Lady Rams. Preston, Cole on the net, pushed across, Large. Going to get over the net call. Point Raceland. (12-12), all knotted up again. Whistle, Bryant to serve, it's in the air. Saunders controls that one. Here's Jesse. That one's going to be long. (13-12). Raceland takes the lead back over. Bryant to serve. Coming in. Saunders controls that. Cole set. There's Heineman. Pushes off speed. Raceland handles it. Large is setting. Raceland gets it over. Preston hits it back out of bounds. And Sydney Reister gets the kill on that one for the Lady Rams. So Raceland now pushes out to a 2-point lead again, 14-12, as Bryant still serving it up for the Rams. In the air and on its way, Robinson. Cole's going to set. Here comes Heineman from the side. Raceland handles Large. Raceland got to push it across. Bryant does. Cole's got it. Saunders and Jesse just looks at it. Heineman pushes it across. Here's Barker. Drops one in on him. Point Raceland. That action was almost happening faster than I could spit it out there. So Raceland now up by 3 with Bryant serving. Ball's in the air, it's hit deep, and service error. We'll see Barfield check back into the game. And Heineman back to serve. In the air, hit deep. Raceland controls, going over net. Barfield dumps it in on him. Oh. Said she lifted, point Raceland. Don't know about that call, but that's what they made. 16-13, Raceland in control. We will see Hannah Floyd come in to serve for the Lady Rams. Ball in the air. Saunders. Robinson. Jesse pushing across. Grubb handles that one. There's Large with the set. Pushes it in. Point Raceland. Whaley gets the kill. Raceland's pulled out to a 4-point lead. We're going to have a timeout on the court. You're watching Red Devil Volleyball here on thegreenatbeacon.com.
The Hearing Center at 1505 Carter Avenue in Ashland is the Tri-State's premier audiology center. The Hearing Center staff has been providing quality hearing and hearing aid services to Eastern Kentucky, Southern Ohio, and Western West Virginia since 1972. The Hearing Center offers 4 styles of hearing aids that professionals tailor to each patient's personal needs. The Hearing Center, 1505 Carter Avenue in Ashland. Phone 606-324-0465.
Coming out of the timeout now. Raceland with a 4-point lead, 17-13 here in game 2. Hannah Floyd back to serve for the Lady Rams. We've gone back and forth here in game 2. Ball in the air, hit deep. Saunders. Straight up, Cole. She got the set. There's Robinson. Raceland handles, control. Large got to push it over. Does Cole. And drops. Point Raceland. 18-13 now. Russell trails by 5 after leading by 2. Hannah Floyd serves it up for Lady Rams. She's at deep Saunders. She gets it out of bounds. Point Raceland. Lady Red Devils had gotten it together there for a little bit, kind of falling apart once again. That one's going to be a service error. We'll see if we can get something going here on this serve. Robinson set to serve for Lady Devils. Push it across, going to be deep, service error. 20-14 now as the serve goes back over to the Lady Rams, and Whaley sets to serve it up. Whaley serve on its way off the net. Saunders handles. There's Cole going to set. Barfield goes up. Grubb. Whaley. Back over to Large. She gets it in the net. Point Russell. Kaylee Bates checks back into the game for Lady Rams. Bess back to serve. Serves it deep right. Large sets. Barker just a kill. 21-15 now. Barker back to serve for the Lady Rams. Pushes into the net. The ball comes back to the Russell side of the court. 21-16. Barfield goes back to serve for the Lady Devils. Game against Boyd County now. Barfield was hot from the service line. See if she can get something cooking here. Gets that one in. Grubb. Over Vanderhoof, pushes that across. Heineman to Cole. Arthur going to push it across the net. There's Grubb. Large up the... Arthur tried to get that one in, but knocks it out of bounds. Point Raceland. 22-16 now. Lady Rams on top here in game 2. We see Sydney Reister come back into the game for the Lady Rams. Morgan Large back to serve. Pushes across Preston. There's Cole with the set. Heineman goes up. Grubb digs it into the net. Heineman plays it up. Cole. Here comes Heineman. Pushes it across. Raceland controls. Large dug that one out. Here's Grubb. Going to knock it across. Preston. Cole for the set. Arthur tried to go off speed. Got it back in her face and hits it twice. Point Raceland. 23-16, Lady Rams on top here in game 2. Lady Rams took game 1, 25-9. Morgan Large back to serve once again. Ball in the air, hit deep. Hartman handles that one. Here's Arthur. She's going to push it on across. Large to Bryant. Preston saved that one. Cole sets. Here comes Heineman. Off speed. Gets it back in her face. Point Raceland. 24-16, game point here for coming from Large. There's the serve, Preston handles. There's Cole, third hit. Preston gets it across. There's Bryant, goes for the set. Reister, Preston get it up. There's Bess, she got the number 2 hit. Heineman takes it across to Large. Bryant's going to set. Here comes Grubb. Off speed, puts it. Arthur up in the air. Cole sets. Here comes Heineman. No off speed there. She gets that one in. Large handles that. Bryant puts it up. Large going to push it across. Katie Bess on the other side. There's Cole. Sets for Heineman. Heineman goes again. Raceland handles. There's Large. Sets. Going to be a push call. Point Russell. 2 hits. Nice volley that time. As we see Mackenzie Cole. 24-17, still game point. Cole pushes across. Mason digs it up. There's Large. Grubb calls for it. Hits across. Going out of bounds. Point Russell. (24-18) now. Still setting on game point. Cole pushes that one. Bates There's large. Bryant pushes it across. Preston calls it. She got it. Cole's going to set. Here comes Heineman. Hits it out of bounds, and that's the game. 25-18. Lady Rams take game number 2. So we'll be back for game number 3 and see if Russell can pull something out here. You're watching Red Devil Volleyball on the greenandbeacon.com.
Thank you for today. Thank you for the opportunities it holds for growth, learning, and enjoyment, and for the time to share with others. I pray for peace and joy in mind, body, and spirit, and for the hope of this day. In your name, amen.
Bank has 6 convenient locations to serve you. From South Shore to the main office, First and People's Bank has been serving this area with complete banking services since 1932. Visit the home office near you. First and People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We are the home office. Come visit any of our 6 locations.
First and People's Bank. Start your education at Ashland Community and Technical College. Go to college close to home and without giant loans. With 3 campuses, over 30 programs, and lots of online courses, you can take classes when it works just for you. ACTC offers degrees in fields that are hiring and fields that pay. You can also take basic classes and easily transfer to the 4-year college of your choice to complete a bachelor's degree. Contact ACTC for details on starting your education.
We're about 20 seconds from starting game number 3 here as Raceland leads 2 games to none. Took the first game on a one-sided 25-19 victory, and in the second game, both teams went back and forth, and Russell actually had a 2-point lead at one time. Raceland rallied back to take it, though, 25-18. So as the buzzer gets ready to sound here, we're ready to start game number 3 here. See if Russell can rally something up here. Push this game into some extra games here. Well, if Raceland wins this one, it'll be over. Russell needs to win here to push it to game 4. Will be Russell serve. Cole will step back to do those honors. There's the referee or official's whistle. Here comes the serve from Cole. It's that one deep. Raceland handles. Bryant on the net. She gets the first point of the game. Hannah Floyd gets the set on that one for the Lady Rams. As she comes out and Sydney Reister comes in. Morgan Large back to serve for the Lady Rams. That one, Preston handles. Here's Cole for the set. Heineman goes up, tries to go on off speed, but doesn't get enough of it. And into the net. The Raceland out 2-0 real quick. Large back to serve once again for the Lady Rams. It's in the air and on the way. Preston with the dig, goes in the net. Heineman saves that one. Robinson pushes it over. Grubb handles. Large to set up. Here comes Bryant, pushes it across. Preston. Cole, she gets the set. Going to be called for the 2 hits. Had a nice little volley there going there. Heidemann with a nice save. Nonetheless, though, point went to Raceland. There's a serve from Large. Preston deep. Handles that one. Coles won a set. Heidemann comes to the net. Pushes it across. Large handles that dig. There's Bryant. Large is going to get called for the extra hit. 4 hits. So there's the first point for the Lady Devils in game 3. Trailing 3-1. Savannah Archer goes back to serve. Bryant. There's Large. She said Bryant off speed. Called for the double hit. Point Russell. Arthur to serve once again for the Lady Devils. Trailing by 1, 3-2. Game number 3 here at Marv Meredith Gymnasium. Serve across. Vanderhoof tries to handle that. Grubb goes back to serve. Large saves it, gets it across. There's Cole for the off speed. She gets called for the push. As we see Saunders check into the game now. Arthur going to take a breather. Kaylee Bates back to serve for the Lady Rams. In the air, Preston. Right at the net. Cole gets it up. Jesse gets it across. Grubb saves that one. Large sets. There's Bryant. Off speed. Out of bounds. Point Lady Devils. Sarah Heineman back to serve for the Lady Devils now. Trailing by 1, 4-3. It's a serve from Heineman. Grubb hits that one out of play. Large handles it. There's Grubb once again. Large. Point Russell. Too close to the pole over there. Whaley couldn't get anything on it. So we're tied up at 4 now. Heineman back to serve once again. Got it in the air. Grubb digs that one. Large. Whaley comes up, pushes it across. Saunders. Here's Cole for the set. On the net. Still alive. Nice save. Large. There's Bryant trying to put it. Barfield pushes it back. Ball still alive. There's Cole. Jesse got the set. Barfield going to push it across. She goes too deep. Point Lady Rams. That was some nice work there on both sides of the net. That'll put Raceland on top by 1 now, 5-4, as Bryant goes back to serve for Raceland. Serves in the air. Saunders pushes that one in the net, trying to save it was Barfield, couldn't do it. She got it up, but nobody could get to it after that. So point, Lady Rams. Bryant to serve. Pushes that one. Barfield and Cole both there to hit that one. Got to get it across. They do. Here's Raceland. Large sets. Whaley up. Heidemann was out there. Cole with the set. Going to get called for the double hit. They are calling that tonight now. Several times. They've already called it. 7-4. Raceland pushes out to 3. Heidemann saves that. Here's Robinson. Jess goes up for the kill, and they're going to get called for the double hit again. I am not a volleyball expert, so I really can't comment on that. That didn't look like she did anything wrong, but they said so. So Russell pushes it across. Large sets up. There's Bryant. She gets the kill. Saunders couldn't handle the dig. 9-4 now. Lady Rams on top. Good effort by Saunders, just couldn't make it happen. She was down there. Here comes the serve from Bryant. Heidemann handles it. Robinson. Just pushes across. Raceland handles. Ricer gets the kill. 10-4. We're going to have a timeout on the floor by the Lady Devils. We'll step away. Be right back. You're watching Russell Volleyball on thegreenatbeacon.com.
Choosing the right college is a big decision. Ohio University Southern offers more than 30 degree and certificate programs, Whether you're in Ohio or just across the river in Kentucky or West Virginia, our tuition is a best value in the area. Attend a world-class university and stay close to home with free parking. Ohio University Southern in Ironton and Proctorville. Imagine your possibilities. Enroll today. Visit ohio.edu Southern or call 740-533-4600.
The Hearing Center at 1505 Carter Avenue in Ashland is the Tri-State's premier audiology center. The Hearing Center staff has been providing quality hearing and hearing aid services to Eastern Kentucky, Southern Ohio, and Western West Virginia since 1972. The Hearing Center offers 4 styles of hearing aids that professionals tailor to each patient's personal needs. The Hearing Center, 1505 Carter Avenue in Ashland. Phone 606-324-0465.
And we're back out of the timeout now. Raceland with a 10-4 lead here in game number 3 with a 2-0 game lead over the Lady Red Devils. Bryant back to serve for Raceland. In the air, Saunders. Robinson, here comes Barfield. Off speed, gets it to drop in. Robinson go back to serve now. Ball in the air. Whaley into the net. Point Russell. 10-6 now. Saunders or Arthur or I'm getting them all messed up here. Robinson back to serve again. Whaley. Large sets. Right into the net. Point Russell. Bryant went for the spike from the backfield. Robinson back to serve once again. Raceland handle, there's Large. Whaley comes to the net. Drops it in, back. Oh, off the net again, still alive. Point Raceland. Barker wins the match on the net there. Allie Hartman to check back in for the Lady Red Devils. And we will have Hannah Floyd back to serve for the Lady Rams. 11-7 now, Raceland on top in game 3. Ball in the air. Heidemann handles that one. Cole sets. Barfield pushes across. Grubb. Large. Here comes Whaley. Pushes across. Hartman digs that one out. Point Russell. Great dig by Hartman. Ball comes back to the Russell side of the court. We'll see Katie Best check in to serve. Game 3. Russell needs to get serious here and get back in this game. There's serve. Ace! Kaylee Bates off her hands, couldn't handle that. That'll bring Russell within 2 now. 11-9 here in game 3, trailing 2-0. Russell needs a big run here. Serve from Best is in the air on its way. Bates handles that one. Large. Here's Whaley, pushes across. Hartman. Cole to set. Arthur pushes across. Large sets. There's Barker. On the net. Who wins? Barker wins. Barker and Arthur both was up in the air. Barker won the battle again. 12-9, Lady Rams on top. Megan Flocker back to serve for the Lady Rams. I believe this is the first time we've seen her tonight. Flocker serve in the air. Heidemann handles that. Cole's on the net, pushes across. Be called for the double hit. Over the net. 13-9. Flocker to serve. There it is. Heidemann digs that one up. Arthur sets. They got to take it across. And called for the double hit once again. I honestly don't see it. I don't know what they're doing wrong down there, but nonetheless, that gives Raceland a 14-9 lead. Flocker serves. Heidemann. Here's Cole, sets. Barfield goes to the net, pushes off speed. Raceland handles it back. Cole's going to set once again. Here's Arthur, puts it up. Grubb saves that one. Here's Large. Comes Vanderhoof. Hartman saves. Barfield on the net. Grubb rigs that one out. Large is going to set. Here comes Vanderhoof, pushes it. Just barely gets it in. Point Raceland. 15-9. This one can very easily get away from Russell real quick right here. There's our whistle. Flocker back to serve. Heidemann takes control. Cole's going to set. Here comes Barfield. Grubb handles the long spike. Large sets. Here comes Vanderhoof. Pushes it across. Best gets it up. Cole's got it. They got to push it across. Barfield into the net. Point Raceland. $16-9 now. Flocker back to serve. Russell needs to kill here. Barfield pushes across. There's Large. And Parker with this kill. $17-9. Game 3. Raceland just about to shut the door here on the Lady Red Devils. Flocker still in the serve. Heidemann. Cole comes up to set. Here comes Arthur on the net. Pushes across. Grubb handles it, no problem. Large is going to set. Barker up. Out of bounds. Point Russell. That was close. Heidemann made a play for it and then saw it was going out and she pulled back. Nice look by the senior. We see Lexi Reed check in for the Rams. Her first time in tonight. Barfield back to serve for the Red Devils. Into the net, service error. $18-10. I honestly just don't see the seriousness out of the Lady Red Devils tonight. Grubb back to serve for the Lady Rams. Push it across. Hartman handles that. There's Cole. Got to push it across. Hartman tries. No good. 20-10. This one is pretty much winding down here. We're going to have a timeout from the Red Devils. We'll step away. We'll be back. Red Devil Volleyball on thegreenandbeacon.com.
6 convenient locations to serve you. From South Shore to the main office, First and People's Bank has been serving this area with complete banking services since 1932. Visit the home office near you. First and People's Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are the home office. Come visit any of our 6 locations.
At Carmen Funeral Home for more than 100 years, the original mission of the firm hasn't changed. They've always intended to provide the best and most professional services complemented by the finest products. Stop in today and see Bob Green or Mark Ratliff at Carmen Funeral Home in Flatwoods. Carmen Funeral Home, people serving people since 1913, from pre-need to final arrangements. Carmen Funeral Home.
Back from the timeout here in game number 3. Raceland has to serve. Our score is 19-10. Raceland on top. We're going to see Adriana Flocker come in to serve now for the Lady Rams. So a lot of Lady Rams getting to see a little action here tonight. There's the serve from Flocker. Hartman, Cole, Arthur at the net, pushes it across. Bryant, Large to Bryant, kill. Now we have 20-10. Flocker back to serve again for the Lady Rams. Adriana hits it across. There's Hartman. Bess has got it in the backfield. Preston's calling, pushes it across. Flocker to Large. Flocker's got to push it across, does. Bess digs. Hartman gets it back across on the third hit. Here's Large. Tried to set Bryant, couldn't do it. 4 hits. Point Russell. Robinson will check back into the game for Hartman. Mackenzie Cole goes back to serve for the Lady Devils. 20-11 in game 3. Cole puts it across. Raceland handles it easily. Arthur. It's going to be Point Russell. Lexi Reed was there and thought it was out of bounds and let it hit off her arm. So Cole back. So we have both Flocker girls in now. That was Megan, handled that one. Megan. On the Russell side, Cole, she sets. Here comes Arthur. Gets it across. Large is going to set. Here comes Bryant. Arthur got that one. Hyman pushed it across. Nice dig, save. There's Large. One out. Just barely across. Hyman gets it. Cole to set. There's Robinson. Pushes across. Point Russell. 20-13. Now they've closed it to 7. I believe there was a little luck on that one, but we'll take it any way we can. Mackenzie Cole back to serve. Pushes it across. Flocker. Large. Bryant goes off speed. Arthur digs that one out. There's Heineman. Got the set. Arthur pushes it across. Flocker to Large. Into the net. Lexi Reed couldn't push it across. Point Russell. 20-14 now in game 3. Cole still on the service line. Get that one across. Flocker gets it. Large is going to set for Bryant. Bryant pushes it across for the kill. Bryant's a tall girl. She's not real large in stature, but she hits the ball hard when she goes up. 21-14 now. Racing on top. Large back to serve. Preston. Robinson. Heineman. Bryant with the block and the kill. 22-14. This is game 3. Large serves it up. Robinson. Heineman tries to save under the net. Point Raceland. Heineman did everything she could to get there. 23-14 now. Raceland within 2 points of taking this match. Cole sets for Heineman. She goes up. Large handles that. There's Flocker. That was Megan. Cole pushes that one across. Arthur. Look at Cole. Here comes Heineman. She drops one in. Finally, she got one past Bryant. 23-15. Arthur back to serve for the Lady Red Devils. Game 3. Somebody's got to go get the ball. Bryant hustles back, gets it, rolls it across. Arthur gets ready to set, gets the whistle. Ball's in the air. Bryant. Large sets. Here comes Bryant on the net again. Arthur digs that one up. There's Robinson. Somebody's got to get across. Heineman does. Flocker on the net. Under the net. Point Russell. 23-16 now as Arthur sets. Serve goes across. Flocker digs it. There's Large. She sets for Bryant. Off speed. Gets the push call. Point Russell. Russell trying to make a surge late here in this third game. 23-17. Let's see if Arthur can pull them through. Serve comes in. Flocker hits that one backwards. Sister Flocker hits that one. Large tries to push across. Does. Cole. There's Jessie in. She's going to set. Robinson pushes across. Adriana pushes that one. Here comes Megan Flocker. Gets it in. Preston couldn't handle it. Point Raceland. 24-17 game point. As we see Saunders get ready to check back in for the Lady Devils. Megan Flocker coming out, and Whaley going back in for the Lady Rams. Game point. Lexi Reed back to serve for the Rams. There's the serve. Saunders. Cole with the set. Here comes Heineman on the net. Pushes across off speed. Score! 24-18 as Heineman steps back to serve now. We'll see Anna Brooke Barfield come back into the game to play the net. Serve from Heineman goes deep. Flocker hits that one out of play. Ace for Heineman, 24-19. Red Devils within 5. Heineman sets. Ball in the air. Flocker. Large is going to set. There's Bryant. Game. 25-19. So Raceland takes this set. 3 games to none. As the Red Devils tried to rally late here in the third, put one together, just couldn't do it. We'd like to thank everybody for tuning in here for Red Devil Volleyball on thegreenupbeacon.com. We'll be back on the air Thursday night for more volleyball action as the Lady Red Devils host the Lady Lions of Lewis County. We hope you join in, and we appreciate everybody that does. Thank you once again for watching. For my cameraman Matthew, for Hardcore Harley here, and for the great Hank Bond, I'm Keith Atkins saying good night and God bless.